Hello everybody, Ezekiel here, and today we are playing The Lancaster Leak, Episode 1, O'Brien State Park. An FBI intern leaked special investigation tapes before suddenly disappearing. The first tape of the series contains found footage from O'Brien State Park, revealing the true events that were covered up in the 1980s. Following tape and many others were recovered by FBI intern Valerie Bardot and given to us. Leaving without a trace, she suddenly went missing at the end of her internship in Lancaster, California. Foul play is suspected. So long as Valerie is missing, these tapes will continue to be leaked. We give you a small chance, and this will be your last. FBI warning. The information conveyed through this debrief training tape pertains to a prior investigation. It is imperative that agents refrain from viewing this material unless they possess the appropriate clearance and are under direct supervision of an instructor. Any failure to comply with this directive will result in prosecution to the fullest extent possible under the Espionage Act of 1917. You have been warned. Date: August 25th, 1998. Clearance: TS. Case type: missing persons. Entity: present. Status: resolved. Previously inhabited by both Dakota and Ojibwe tribes, it is now home to year-round campers and hikers. The park, along with other state parks up north, has experienced an increase in animal-like attacks. The cause was unknown until footage of missing persons. Brady Kaufman provided the Bureau with evidence of what was committing the attacks. Subject: Brady Kaufman. On August 25, 1998, Brady Kaufman, a 59-year-old male, visited O'Brien State Park unaccompanied. The subject's behavior during his visit was unusual, as he intermittently started recording at various times. Medical records revealed no history of mental health concerns. Maybe he just really liked to record. Subsequently, on August 26, the subject was reported as missing. His body was discovered on August 30th. And recovered footage from his recording device will now be presented in chronological order, accompanied by annotations. Oh, here we go. And we're taking control of one of the victims. 10 p.m. Subject initiated recording. The reason? That scrolls a little bit too fast for me. The subject would occasionally zoom on certain objects. Alright. Guess we're going out. Not? Do I still need to zoom in on stuff? I'm assuming those are fireflies. Subject turned right and went to the bathroom to shower. We're just reenacting their last moments. There's an area to go over here. Oh, I guess we're going directly to the shower. Well, this is a camping ground, right? So yeah, there's other people here. Get our shower on. Don't mind if I do. Oh. The ground looked wet. Steamy. Yeah, this is not suspect at all. Pause 1. The subject stops filming, then takes a shower. It is estimated 10 minutes elapses before the subject films again. The subject returns to the campsite. I mean, how nice of somebody to know that I was coming over here and leave the hot water running. Oh, hello. Do you need toilet paper? Got this, like, 1 foot jump going on. That's more like half a foot. So I'm assuming I go back? Oh, no, we want to stick to the road. Don't want to dirty my freshly clean feet. Hey, buddy! That man was not my buddy. Pause 2. Upon return to the campsite, an unknown figure stands near the subject's tent. Neither campground records nor witnesses recall seeing a white male of this profile. Why this person was here, or who they are, still remains unknown. It's not being actively pursued. Pause 2. The largest jump of times happens at this point, with an estimate of 1 to 2 hours times elapsed. The recording resumes with the subject 2 miles in the Hardwood Hills loop. Why the subject started the hike is not relevant to the Bureau's involvement. Whoa, so we just blacked out for 2 hours and went on this hike? Some kind of supernatural business going on? And playing games like this certainly does not inspire me to go out camping. Well, now, the deceased deer was killed by entity, or a very irresponsible hunter. Pause 3. Subject encountered diseased deer attacked by entity. The film abruptly ends after subject detects entity in vicinity. Subject exhibits distress and flees off the trail. Entity pursues subject and can be heard in proximity. Subject resumes filming approximately 4 minutes after pause. This marks the final pause. The subject is audible for the first time, displaying emotions of fear. The subject begins running as multiple sounds of entities surround him. I don't know why the deer are so mad at me. It wasn't me who killed them. Can I see who's chasing me? But I don't see him. Oh, that's a big deer. The subject struggles against entity, but gets away. The camera is severely damaged. Subject drops flashlight and then camera. It creates a shadow backdrop. Blood creeps into the frame. Distant entities can be heard. He's being dragged off the screen. Brady Kaufman's death would occur over the next 5 minutes. The remaining footage has been cut short for viewer discretion. Additional entities can be heard and would later fight over the remains. The footage ends when the camera battery runs out. Subject autopsy. Subject's remains were found scattered. Most flesh was consumed. Little personal items remained intact. The public was told it was an abnormal bear attack. Oh man, he was eaten and then they torn his body apart because they're fighting over it. Case relevance. The subject's film was the first footage captured of S0012. Ultimately, the subject's footage provide the Bureau proof to extend funding and special operation to certain entities. This case marks the first of many successful entity resolution programs. Wendigo. Risk severe. Containability 3. It's kind of like a SCP kind of vibe going on here. Wendigos are creatures originated from Native American tribes of the Great Lakes region. The malevolent supernatural beings bring terror to the forest dwellers and are linked to numerous missing persons cases. Tall and emaciated looking, Wendigos bear antlers and possess an insatiable appetite for human flesh. According to recent intelligence, there has been a notable resurgence of the Wendigo, and their geographical distribution has expanded southward towards Minneapolis. In response to this emerging threat, the Bureau has established a joint task force in collaboration with the Canadian CSIS to take immediate and decisive action to halt the expansion of the species and eventual eradication. It is imperative to maintain strict operational security and keep the general public uninformed of these operations to prevent any unnecessary panic or interference. The story does not end here. Oh wow, so that's the end of this one. That was a really fun, short experience. I really like reading up on creepypastas, and I love found footage horror movies, so mixing them two together seems like a perfect idea. I can't wait to see more from Jeremy Fischer. In fact, he does have a sequel that's out already that we will be checking out. But for now, that's going to do it for this episode, everybody. Hope you all enjoyed watching it as much as I enjoyed playing it. This is Bezekiel. Take care, everyone.